As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. The Sun Devils will put total leather to crank us up. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, he's got a chance. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And they're starting to bring some noise here on this early 3rd and 10. Looking deep down the right side. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Moss. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pulls it, fired complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Davis will throw. Makes the grab. It's Wilkerson. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Warriors! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Looking for the tie with the extra point. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Brought over the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
In college football, you see this a ton now. And you use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
The play action fake. Looking for a deep man. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The Sun Devils line it up with a first and goal.
Ringo! Lasso! Check out!
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun. Caught in the backfield, it's Udo. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. The give to the tailback. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Off play action. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Boom! Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Might be calling a hot route. Off play action on first down. Looking to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get it to the edge. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to him on the ground. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Trying to slam it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5. He'll try to tack on one more. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Davis looking to pass. Snagged out of the air. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Now facing a 3rd and long. Defense in press coverage. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup.
Trying to beat the D deep. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Sun Devils need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's got his man across the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Davis will throw. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man downfield. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. To the air on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Sun Devils. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. On the move from inside his 5. A nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And the Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. The corners are walked up tight. Davis looking to pass. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rush is on him. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Short throw to the sideline, complete, and he'll pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long, and you've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break, and they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On the run, it's Udo. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Davis will throw. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Great job by the DB on that play. How many times in these types of deep ball situations do we see pass interference? That cornerback could not have played that ball better.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Brings it down on the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Pucks it out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense in the hurry-up.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have, the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State! has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll do it himself on the draw. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Davis looking to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Snags it inside the 20. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Rainbow Warriors are threatening on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And you'll see this with offenses sometimes, man. They make a big play. They're going to stay aggressive, but the defense did a great job. You gave up one big play. Don't give up another one. They were prepared for it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he puts through the extra point. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Looking to pass. It's Duggar. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now... to work from their own end. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20.
Coaches always harp about staying. The chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Wants to fire on second down. Hauls it in. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Kennedy. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark.
Get set.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. He's got it. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point that seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State! That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so it's a two-point conversion attempt. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Kennedy. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. Right down the gut of the field. 10. Touchdown, Hawaii. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They'll try the run. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? The give as they work on that clock. And the Sun Devils will move the sticks with the first down.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
Looking to throw on first down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. You have a big lead in the 4th quarter. When you do that, the only explanation for it is you're trying to send a message by sticking in another touchdown.
Yeah, and saying, listen, it's your job to stop us, and right now we're eating you alive. So I think, you know, there's some psychological warfare, right? There's some, I'm going to get in your head. There's some, I want to beat you on the recruiting trail and in the future. And, you know, kind of take that and a little rub their nose in it.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Back to pass, it's Kennedy. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
3rd down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The offense changing the play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. There he goes. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The Sun Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Flushed out of the pocket. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Couldn't make the catch in bounds. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. He's got it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catches, big fella.
To throw, it's Duggar. Pocket breaking down. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights, and they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT.
Lofts one high and deep. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase.